for this effect, I could start off by giving the deck a little mix up like this, and then we can give the deck a couple of cuts. I would explain to the participant that for this effect, they are going to choose a card from the deck, but they're going to do it in a bit of a different way than they usually would choose a card. So I'm going to run through the cards, and all they have to do is touch the back of any one card. Let's say this card. If they would like, they can go further down in the deck. Let's say they do that. Let's say they touch this card and they want this card. They don't want to go any further down in the deck. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is show you your card. Go ahead and remember that. I hope you can see the card. What we can do is actually take the participant's card, and wherever they would like in the deck, they can actually place their card in. Let's say they place their card in here, and they push it in all the way. So my goal for this effect is going to be for me to try to find your card. Now, your card is really somewhere down in the deck. So, in order to find your card, I'm going to give the deck a couple of cuts. And I believe I have finally cut your card to the top of the deck, the King of Spades. No, the King of Spades is not your card. What was your card? The Five of Hearts. Okay. Well, actually, the King of Spades is your card, believe it or not. If you look right on the sword here, you can see the card that is stabbed by the king is the Five of Hearts. You can look through the deck, and there really isn't any King of Spades in the deck. And that is the trick. If you would like to learn how to do this, please stick around for the tutorial. Before I get into the tutorial, a couple of things I would like to go over. First of all, the deck of cards I am using are just Blue Bicycle standards. I don't have a deck review on these. However, if you would like a deck review, leave a comment in the comment section and I will make that deck review. The second thing is for this king. Now, this card actually came from a Gaff deck, which I have right here. This is a deck of cards I received as a gift from Card Mat Tutorials. I have a deck review on this deck, which I will link in the description. I will also link Card Mat Tutorials channel in the description. Please go and subscribe to him. So this is just an effect I put together using this Gaff card. Now, if you happen to know if this effect is already out there, whether it's in a video, a book, you know the magician, whatever, please leave a comment down below so I can update the description and give credit where credit's due. So for this trick, there is a setup. So you're going to want to take out the King of Spades and the Five of Hearts. So here is the Five of Hearts, and here is the King of Spades. So you're going to look at this card and see which card is going to be revealed at the end. In this case, the Five of Hearts. You're going to keep the Five of Hearts. Because this is already the King of Spades, you're going to take your normal King of Spades from the same deck, take it right out, and put it somewhere else. You don't want two duplicate King of Spades in the deck. That wouldn't look good. And one thing I would highly suggest is, in this case, The gaff card is a blue bicycle standard, meaning the deck of cards I'm going to use is also a blue bicycle standard. So, all I did for this was I went ahead and I put the card on top, so the reveal of the card is the closest to me. You don't want the reveal of the card to hit them instantly when you turn over the king. You want this to be a surprise, so you can cover it up with your thumb, you can adjust it on camera, do whatever you need, okay? Because you want this to be left as a surprise. So the king will go down like this, and then you're going to put that revealed card any position in the deck you can force it easily while keeping the king on top. So what I did was the call spread force. I will leave the call down below in the description. I may have taught the call spread force in the same video, but I will go over it real quick in this video. So, counting the King of Hearts with that reveal, this is going to be the first card. Then underneath the king, I'm going to push off 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 cards here, or, excuse me, I have that Gaff King with 3 normal cards underneath. I'm going to put that regular 5, put these on top, and I am set. If you put the card in a different position to force it with the call, that's fine. I just do it 5th. Now you're set to go. So you could take the cards out of the box and start immediately with the force. However, what I do is actually a false shuffle and cut. I will link those false shuffles and cuts in the description. But really, all I did was I took off half of the cards, I in jogged the next card, I shuffled the rest of these on top, and then I put these in my other hand. I lifted up on this in jog, put my pinky in, pushed the card in, and then I cut all of the cards above my pinky to the table. Then once I got to this half, I just put it on top. So you can do anything you would like, but that will keep your stack on top. So now I explained that for this effect, you're going to choose a card, but you're going to do it in a bit of a different way than actually selecting a card. And just like that, I got set up with the call spread. So in order to do this, while I was talking, I pushed over 3 cards, 1 more card, and then I was like this. I pushed off the next card from the deck. I pushed off this bottom card. I came together with these 2 cards. I pinched. I separated. I talked. I came back. So I put these on top. I grabbed these with my fingers, held down with my thumb, and I just pulled back, and now you are set up. So once you're done talking, all you're going to do is lift up on this card and start pushing cards underneath, and it will work now. So now they're going to touch any card. If they touch this one, if you would like, you can give them the option of going further down in the deck. If they do want to go further down in the deck, just do the same thing. Just come under, lift up, and then you can push your cards under. Now, one thing that might help is keeping your pinkies at the back, just so the cards don't actually fall out of the deck. If they touch a card, let's say this one, and they're good, all you have to do is tap everything together and show them that card. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for our setup. So we're gonna start talking, and now we are set with the spread. They touch this card and they are good. Just tap everything together, lift up, and show them the card. So once they have remembered the card, one of two things you can do. You can either put all of these cards right on top of the deck, or with your wrist down, obviously, you would pull out this bottom card, leave it on the table, and then you can have them place the card anywhere in the deck they would like. Now, this is actually their card, so if they do look at it, it's not like it's a different card any, so you are clean there. So they put it here, and you square up the deck. Now you explain that you are gonna have to try to find their card, and you can say whatever you would like for how to find their card. So what I do is a false cut. You could do a false shuffle, or you could do both. I will leave links in the description for a false cut, but after you have done that, all you are going to do is turn over the top card now, and you are going to act like the King of Spades is their card. So I did my cut and I say okay. For the first time ever, your card is the King of Spades. Hopefully they react and say the King of Spades is not their card. And then once they do say that, you can ask them what their card is. They say the Five of Hearts, and you can say, well, actually, I was right here. The King of Spades is your card because if you look at that sword right there, he is holding the Five of Hearts. And that is the trick. They can then look through the deck, and if you took out the normal King of Spades from earlier, all they will actually find is that Five of Hearts, no duplicate King of Spades, and you are good. And that is the trick. So I hope you really like this effect. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time with another trick. Bye.